he knew better.
Watch.
From inside his own 15, looking for
a ass, bro. Can't cut that nigga. Hey, watch him now. Bo don't get like that.
Offense in the sumo set with the big boys.
Did you say it happens?
The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
All right, try to get that play out the way. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get the cooking. Let's go.
You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, no, we cut that shit out now.
Early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. NC State quick to the line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going.
Throws to the end zone.
Catch.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Slams it ahead.
Hey, he came out with he came out with you.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and straining that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some.
Yeah, I mean, I might have seen him around type shit, but I mean, I don't know.
With physicality, punching in the mouth, opening this game with a statement.
He came out before me.
They got the early lead.
I know you're talking about.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
You didn't even put that radio in because it was DOA. I got to send it back. Like it turned on, and then he turned it on at first to make sure I had power and everything, and then try to connect it again after he had the camera hooked up, and then it wouldn't turn back on.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And send it back and get another one.
Receiver wasn't ready for the
Only what? Because that shit's loud. I can't hear it, bro. Damn. Turn shit down, man.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Turn it down.
On offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge
Probably
stop.
good.
They've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. NC State going up tempo. Try to get it to the edge. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Trying the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Got it behind the line. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Huskies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. Breaks into the open.
Woo! Come on!
43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun.
Good hit, Kiki. Yes, sir.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an
Hey.
All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because
Hey,
if this
chill out,
quarterback
Rico.
is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the
You're
ground.
pure running, what you
Give him
expect?
a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That's
I'm gonna say, if this don't work this season, I'm going back to USA. Flag.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional
Yeah,
call.
you got
You're
some
trying to get your
personal
receiver
stuff going on.
the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Good D.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top.
Oh, they give my nigga Straczynski a star? Let's go.
But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
All right. Oh my God.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards.
Let me turn my audio up because they got this loud ass bass
NC
playing
State
in the
quick to
background.
the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know,
Take it to your room. You're being loud.
Discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick release on the RPO. He's out past the 35. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Washington! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got the 1st down and more. Wide open spaces. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense.
defense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
Word to
And
bro.
they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year.
I said word to bro.
Top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last
Damn, I
drive.
just threw a pick.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second on the ground.
Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
Hunt is on its way. And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing.
He said that don't count.
25, I am
Again.
big.
Back midfield, he's got room. There he goes.
I do need to drive back on the crazy. I
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right here. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Probably the best in this part. I'm just saying.
If you ain't trying to look at my court, he ain't trying to hear it.
With all due respect.
Let's see what you talking about.
No reason to be
He said load up.
It can be. It can.
Gets the
They
back
know
moving.
about it. It can be
Come on, that nigga your seed.
Takes the
It can
easy
be
one to the back.
fine.
And how about the efficiency
Matter
of
of
that
fact,
when
we
it'll
need
bring
to
up
do a
2nd
friendly
and 4?
fire team. Fuck
Washington wants to go
it.
quickly.
We need to do a friendly fire team. Cause we gonna weed out these niggas that, you know,
Back to
so
pass.
cold in 2K.
Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for
Real
that
South
one.
Carolina or who? Sorry, South Carolina. You play with them?
That's, who is it? That's Zay's
Oh,
dude,
you talking
ain't
about
it?
Osai. That's
From
his
the
name.
26. Send the tight end in motion.
You talking about Zay's
Play
dude?
option.
He just left the party earlier on some weird shit.
Got a little space.
Woo! Come on! Or no, somebody picked him, I think.
Not really willing to take
Never
a
seen
risk
a
there on
nigga
3rd
not
and long.
pick up in it.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to
Good
make
person,
sure
not
everyone
pick
has
up
the
in it.
same call.
He ain't even called his first pick. He said he's not on my team.
He said I defer.
Despite coming up short on the previous 2 4th down attempts, this offense will try it here again. The play
You
action
know how
fake.
ass you gotta be?
Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They
Yeah,
thought they
I
had
gotta
a good plan, but it did not work.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to
Jumpman be
plummet
making
down.
niggas like he
Now
got
they've
his
just set this
football.
offense up in really good position.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Floating away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is...
Fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Jesus.
Finds his man on the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw
Hey,
it.
quit talking to mess like that, bro.
Didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Here we go. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. NC State going up tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback. Just behind the
fuck is going on with my
midfield striker,
team?
49.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, NC State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They want to run it left here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. Here's the handoff. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the 3rd quarter. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for
there he goes! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on them.
That's what I'm talking about.
He really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake.
Oh my God, what a run.
Across the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Washington right back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young
Oh my God, let me tell
You're
you.
going to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous completion. And then on this play, it's not open.
No, that's my user, bro.
There's so many different ways this guy can affect you as a defense because of his athleticism, man. He is a special talent.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good D.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh my God!
But couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not a
That's touchdown. That's touchdown.
Hey, you wild, Rico.
Come on!
Stop. Stop. Stop.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard. It doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march down the field and score.
Goddamn Tom, bro. Fuck, that nigga's been in the box all
The
day.
extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They go to the ground. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes...
He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to...
Lets it fly deep down.
No, I got a different one.
Oh, wow.
Huskies. They took a shot.
Keep it on the inside. Good shit.
6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Try and play action. quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
He'll take another shot. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Damn.
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Washington. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That's the guy. I think that's the guy I went for in the polling too.
You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And right down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. Not much drives more anxiety.
Oh, you fell? Come on.
To see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's his last play.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Now,
going for it all. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Debbie.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll move the tight end. complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO flick. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll give it to the back. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the ground.
Oh my God, really?
First down.
Oh yeah, Jumpman.
The defense, and he'll take it all the
Big
way.
blur, nigga.
Touchdown, Huskies. The result of this game is going
I was
to
trying to hit a
sting
starter
for
here.
sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Oh, what a bounce. Don't fall. Let's go.
Oh
my God.
Sure catch. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Making side adjustments here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
All right, I'm about to hop
From
off.
inside
I'm gonna get
the
over
15, chance for a good return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Hey, Rico, chill out, bro. That's what we on? We blackmailing motherfuckers now?
But you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a
I'm just asking a
major
question.
hit in the rankings next week. Using the quick game.
I'm just asking a question.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, I'll get it with you.
Washington wants to go quickly. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy, and it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's...
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Oh my God.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
That's
Washington has
solid,
it
man.
and a fresh
That's
set of
solid.
downs.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action.
Get his ass.
Quick strike.
Damn.
Complete.
Bitch.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and
Oh,
the receiver
plays
on
block,
the
this
same
one.
page,
Yeah.
in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, smooth. Get off the block, man.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Timeout, NC State.
And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A little release to the back. And he
Who got
crosses
hurt,
the
bro?
goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
One.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Hey, bro, are you?
In that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside
Whatever, I
kick
need
and
the
take
stats anyway.
possession
Fuck it.
right back.
Bucky. They both went for it. Dumbasses.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Quick release by the QB. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
How's that lane, bro? You gotta fight for his money, bro.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got it. 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Washington right back to the line. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Works the middle. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone.
God, I saw it. I fucked it up. Good pass.
Add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle.
So he got 500 for you, so I think that.
Offense continued to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the maize and blue can hang with any of the teams.
I ain't never said that ain't nobody got no screenshot of me saying free ball.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll
No,
and compare it to where
let me go look it
CUSA
up.
is right now. And man,
Go look it up, nigga. Go look it
Hey,
up.
Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I'm not.
Quarterback making
Hold on,
off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He rifles one deep down.
Oh, right! Oh my God!
Hell yeah!
Hit this nigga, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
It's all about
So we ain't gonna
making
talk about
plays,
that?
and this guy's been
Hell
waiting
yeah,
to
good
make
fucking
his
pick.
mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Hey.
He'll start this drive.
Shut your ass up. You already know. Yeah. You already know how our interaction went whenever you first joined the league.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. Just has never had confidence being
He
able
won't.
to step up in the
Listen,
pocket and deliver
listen.
throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws
No.
down the field.
Listen, just watch me go all the way this season, and then
He's finally heard it out of bounds. Big
Yeah, that's a 6'6" nigga, bro. And he ain't running from there.
That's about it.
He ain't running from there.
this nigga talking about not making a play.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive
You'll be lucky if I'm not
coordinator
ranked top
with
5
that
before
speed.
this
If you give this
I'm
guy
not
any
losing another
open
game.
grass, man,
Losing
he's
another
gone.
game.
It's just
It's impossible
look
if I
at
got a
the
first round
angles
ball.
people trying to
Pick!
catch him. He's got so much
Back up,
juice.
man.
He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And the quarterback
Gonna meet me
gets
first
hit
round and
again.
get
You
smacked.
already know this
Nigga, if I
defense
meet
has
you
got
first round, I'm
multiple
definitely going to
times
the next
in this
round,
game.
nigga.
So
That's
here
for
you
sure.
are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw
That's
it. They're
gonna be
pinning
great.
their
It
ears
probably
back.
will be, too.
You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
That's a really nice game.
Shut your ass
This
up.
offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes.
We creating new
Do I
traditions, fuck, nigga. How
build
about that?
momentum
How
for
about
next
that?
week? Do
How
I try
about
to get
that?
this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football
Here you
game
go. He gonna say
close?
some bullshit. He gonna say some
And
bullshit.
they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And offenses
Hey,
nowadays,
but
they're
listen,
really just
Vaughn, you ain't
counting
never
numbers.
beat Darius
How many
with that
guys
shit.
do
You
you
ain't
have
never
out
beat
wide?
Darius.
How many guys do I have out wide? If I have
He
enough
did,
guys
he
to
did,
block
he
guys,
did,
boom, it's
he
just
did.
go into the
I ain't
offense,
seen.
catch,
I ain't
let me
seen
get a few
Louisville.
yards.
This is my first season with the team.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
I might see him shit in the damn loss.
Who else?
A
Yeah,
third
it's
and long
new
here.
niggas.
They
You don't
get
even
the
know anybody on the
first
team right
down without
now.
getting the touchdown.
Name
Here's
name
the
one
snap,
person.
looking
Name
to
one
throw.
person. Name one person.
Right across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first
Most of the
down.
niggas.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Washington.
Who? Yeah, he gone. He graduated last year.
After
He went
this,
first.
it'll be a wrap.
Talk to Fargo about him.
And it's a
Yes, illegal man downfield. What? Oh my god, I gave up 50 to Jumpman,
Maybe a
bro.
momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the
You
No,
go for one? Go for two, bro.
Call timeout, Jumpman. We talking about hoodies, nigga. Shut. I ain't going. I ain't even going there. I ain't even going there
Splits those
and
uprights
you know
right in half.
edit the players and shit.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but
I ain't gonna lie, my backups played the whole fourth quarter though.
Nah,
so I
Vaughn,
get
come
it.
look at the share screen though. I'll show you how
there
crack
to
that.
avert disaster and
Move out the way, 17. You such a hater, bro. Oh my god.
I got this one dog.